Hi guys, we've been updating all our scripts for the building process. One of the selling points of ArcoLinux B, and once you get past what is Linux, at some point in time at the university, because that's what we do, we work in steps, you may think about starting with building your own personal ISO. So all the distros out there make decisions for you. I want you to have Firefox, I want you to have Chromium, Brave, etc., right? And the point here is that you build upon the code of ArcoLinux, but you decide to build your own ISO. Based on all these guys, but not on these two guys, you can build our ISO and then burn it and boot from it. The thing is, you need to choose something, right? You like Plasma, or you like BSPWM, and that's gonna be your basic tiling window manager or basic desktop manager. So it's a decision firsthand for you to decide, and then later on you can change your things, and this is a bit changed. You'll see that in the well, previously, right, we did not have this build your own ISO extra. There is a Nemesis repo, there's a personal repo, and now I'm gonna add also the chaotic AOR. Voila, changed. So when you go visit, you have, I've ordered them in logic of how easy it is, right? Personal is the easiest solution. Chaotic AOR is the second easiest, and Nemesis repo is actually, well, the point of it was actually create your own repository and then add those to your ISO. But of course you can also add just mine, right? We have like 20 packages or so all about icons in there, so you can add that as well. But the point is, like I said, repositories, but that's well, not that easy. So from easy to medium to the worst case scenario. Okay, so those are the possibilities that you have. First of all, you can just build the ISO. That's what we do. We build the ISO as is. We don't change anything. Or you go add things that are in the personal folder, extra stuff from chaotic AOR, or your own repository, your own builds. So that's the topic. Doesn't really matter with which we do. Last time we did it with Hyperlink, I thought. Let's go for Wayfire. The only thing you need to think about is this is Wayland, right? Watch out, Wayland, Wayfire, Wayland. And yeah, some of the applications just won't work on Wayland if you are selecting things. So that's maybe a bad example, but I wanted to install Android-studio and Flutter. It's a video I've just made a week ago, but this time with our new scripts that we've made. So it doesn't really matter. I do think those two will be fine, but you need to select something, of course, that works on Wayland. That's where we start. Done. Select the official tiling window manager that you're going to use, or desktop they're going to use. You know, there's always the ArcoLinux tweak tool with two buttons. You've got another tiling window manager next to it, but right, let's start from here. This is the one that we're going to run always. 40, build the ISO local again. That means that I have to say the chaotic repo has to be true. Why? Very simple. Sudo pacman -s Android. I think it's with a hyphen. And then it says target not found. So basically this is the normal setup. ArcoLinux stuff, Arch stuff, and my personal repository. That's it. Android-studio is not here. Where can we find it? We can find it on AOR. You have to build it. Blah. Anything that has the word AOR in front of it can't be put on the ISO. You need to build it. So basically we're gonna say, we know already, right, that the package is on Android. So build your own extras here. Chaotic AOR. Here's a link. Here's how you should do it. That's basically going here. And here we have one of those mirror lists. And if I go look for Android, oh my god, Android Studio, right? That's the correct name. There's also Canary, I don't know what to say, launcher here. This is 2022, so that's a bit old. This is 24, so we're gonna go for this one. Everything except the numbering system, right? So Android Studio, that's it. And the other one I'd like to have is Flutter, a programming language, and we cut it off there. Flutter 28. So I know what I need, right? I've looked it up, or I activated activated chaotic AOR inside the ATT, ArcoLinux Tweak Tool, and I went to look. All right, so now I know that chaotic's repo should be, let's see if I'm doing it correct here. Yep, so chaotic's repo true, please, because otherwise I won't be able to do it, right? We can, let's do a false, and then you see the image as well. It won't work, right? So I won't have the Android Studio. I go to packages list. We've made some examples here. Of one example, flat remix is here. So we'd like to have Android Studio, and we'd like to have Flutter. Save, right? Anything else, drivers, anything else, anything of the 4000 of these guys. Okay, and then you go up, installation, and then we see the error because we said false, right? So Pacman is going to try to find Android Studio and Flutter, and he will get denial. Say, nope, it's not here, right? It's not on Arch, it's not on Arco, it's not on the Nemesis repo. That's basically the message he's gonna give. Voila. So if you see this, and that's important to show it in the video, target not found means Pacman can't find it. Okay, true, we forgot to say chaotic's repo to true. So now I'm telling him, go and have a look, right? There's more in the world than just Arco and Arch. There's also chaotic's, and off it goes. And voila, we're already building. And you see the lines up here, probably. Nope, we don't. We don't. Where's the red bit? The red bit is here. So this is the red bit. Then we start it again. That's from here. And then we get Wayfire and all that. No, we don't see it. But yes, it's building, right? If you press space, and scrolling up, checking things. If you press space, you're back at the bottom. And you follow along. Look at some messages maybe. Some of these messages are okay, as we are building in Arch root, which means that some of the applications say, hey, where am I being installed? And I give a warning, not doing this because we're building in ISO, basically. Installing Flutter, that's the line, right? That's installed. This is an ISO 4.5 gigabyte. We've done the tutorial in like 5, 6, 7 videos ago. But now we're doing it with scripts, right? With scripts that are now available just a day ago. So this is another video. We'll add to the build your own ISO here, the Nemesis repo, the Celtic repo. He'll add a new article showing you how to install Android Studio and Flutter. Could have been anything. I will make a few tutorials like these and increase the difficulty from time to time and mix things up. So you, after seeing all these videos, you'll get the idea. All right. In the meantime, we'll have to pause, otherwise the video will be too long for no reason. And there you have it, right? You have a ISO, a large one. Doesn't matter. It's your personal ISO. What size it is unimportant for you. You want to have Android Studio on it. And the easiest way is just to look. Control find Android. Voila, it's there. Flutter. There you are, right? But if you want to see, of course you want to see, you go to Super F7, you clone a template. That's the fastest way to do it. So this is Android stuff, and then you go and get the one that you need, the Wayfire. But you know the drill, right? You don't use Wayland stuff in VirtualBox. Wayfire, Sway, and Hyperland is a no-go. But let's try, nevertheless, and see how we get stuck. But the thing is, the test has already been done. The ISO, the packages that you've chosen, is on a compressed image, and that compressed image is gonna go on your future system, right? There is no need to do anything in Calamares. You just do an easy installation because you've made your selection of software already. It is on the ISO. It will be on the future system, right? Just so that's clear. Let's see if we can do something here. If not, that's the end of the video. I'll never do this because I know it makes no sense. At some point in time, who knows, right? VirtualBox 11 and 12, that it might work. And that was that. So there you go, guys. You have created your own personal hard disk. ISO. I was just thinking to end with the size, right? 3.9 gigabyte is this one. So a little bit less than the other one that we made, but still Android-studio is a big thing and Flutter medium thing, right? All right, so that's one of the ways to stay in control, to make an ISO that distributors say, distro builders say, that's how it should be. No, in ArcoLinux you can say that's how it's supposed to be, and build your own ISO, and add things, remove things, and go for it. Cheers.